when you got the story of the 3 little pigs, all right, the wise one was the one who built this house of rock. You know, the other ones was being lazy. I forget exactly how the story goes. It's been so long. But the other ones being lazy. They was trying to chill. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to build their house with the straw and the mud because it was easy. And then they was chilling, enjoying the rest of the day. Where the one who was building with the brick, he was laboring all day. You know? But his house was strong. So when when the enemy came by, when Esau came by, those who lacked faith, their house was blown over. All right? When the big bad wolf Esau came by, their house was blown over and the pigs got ate. You know? Yeah, the pigs got eaten, man. You know, but the one who was built with house of stone, the wolf couldn't get in. He didn't know what to do. There wasn't no entry points for him, man. You know, so that's how you got to be with your faith, man. You got to have a house built upon rock. It says, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. All right? So the Lord's house, the house of David, is founded upon a rock, man. All right? And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. All right? So the other nations, the 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they're building their house upon sand, man. It says like a foolish man. All right, so those piggies, all right, and that's what they are too. But does it not say, cast not thy pearls before swine? And so they are pigs, man. You know, what do they call cops? Pigs. You know, so when they built their house, man, they built it upon sand, man. Spiritually, that was the straw, that was the mud, the clay. You know, they didn't want to take the time and the patience to build the house of David. They didn't want to take the time and the patience to build the house that the Heavenly Father set upon our rock, Yahushua, was intended to be for. Okay? And when the rain descended and the floods came and the winds blew and beat upon that house and it fell, and great was the fall of it. All right? So that house fell greatly, man. Have you seen a video of when like a tornado comes and it just wiped through a damn house like it wasn't nothing? You know, these people be building these houses, man, with they got their wooden beams, they be having their metal off in there, and that house came and tore it up like it was nothing, man. Or the Lord has these fire tornadoes coming, they burn these houses up. You know, these people spiritually got their houses built upon sand, man. All right? And so if your house is built upon sand and out of the rock, Yahushua, you're going to be destroyed. Your house is going to be destroyed. Your mind is going to be destroyed. Your spirit is going to be destroyed. And there ain't no coming back from that, man. All right? Let's go back to these plagues. So we talked about the frogs. All right? Let's go to Exodus 8 and 16. And the Lord said unto Moses, say unto Aaron, stretch out thy rod and smite the dust of the land, that it may become lice throughout all the land of Egypt. That's all it takes. That's all it takes for the Lord to uplift, man. He said, smite the dust. So Aaron took his rod and hit it on the ground, man, and all the dust became lice. You know?
Lice carry diseases too.
Oh, yeah.
Big time.
Hey, who be having lice?
Esau.
Esau, man. You don't hear about Jake having lice in schools, man?
But they want to run through they want to run everybody through the same program.
That's right.
So nobody feels different.
We got to give them that equal opportunity. You know, knowing Esau, he probably be implanting it on the Jake kids, True. You know, just to say that they got it too. Nah, man. And then when you get lice, you got to shave your whole head off. You know what I'm saying? You got to shave your head because it's no telling the infestation could have been anywhere. So you got to shave your head. If not, lice can pop up somewhere in your head, man. You know, so the Lord had Aaron smite the dust, man. You know, but that means the Lord says these things are light things, man. It's a light thing for the Lord to bring lice upon this place. All right, and so all of those plagues of Egypt, is America not called spiritually Egypt? All right, matter of fact, let's get there for edification. Revelations 11 and 8. Yeah, a lot of these Edomite women be walking by, and they know it's the truth, man.
True.
They be smiling and shit.
They can't wait.
They can't wait. Hey, because end of the day, hey, through the spirit, you Edomite wenches, y'all got an okay deal. Like, it's gonna be hella bad for y'all. You know, but compared to the men, y'all got a pretty sweet deal, man. You know, y'all gonna have to be babysitters and bed wenches. Y'all gonna be getting big Israelite rod. You know what I'm saying? So hey, y'all gonna be somewhat pleased, but it ain't gonna be pleasing all the time, man. You know, but let me get this, Revelation 11:8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. All right, so that's this place right now, man. Dead bodies lying in the street. That's what we're not just talking about zombies, man. You know, our people are zombies, spiritually dead. You know, we got one walking down the street right now. He probably gonna say something. You know, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. So this place is called Sodom and Egypt because the sodomy that's taking place, the homosexuality, America's pushing forth their agenda on other countries. India's now is made a homosexual country. You know?
Yeah, that threw me off.
Yeah, you know, India. And it's like India got such greater reputation because they're one of the last major countries to legalize gay marriage. You know? And what is Elam, the so-called Indians, East Indians, are from the nation of Elam. And what does the name Elam mean is Ayalawam, which means young. So of course they're going to be the last ones to do it. Hey, that lets you know we're closer to the judgment. You got the babies. The babies of the nation just turned themselves homosexuals. So now, you know, if you got the head, you got Big Papa Esau, and now you got little baby Elam just turned his people into Sodomites.
That's gonna infest the whole Middle East, man.
Yeah, because they have a big influence.
That's a big nation.
Yeah, and then you hear this song? Satan don't want to hear. You know, you hearing Jake songs. Oh, we going over to Dubai. You know, all this kind of stuff, man. India has a big platform for riches, money, you know, cultural things. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I fucks with Indian food. I'm gonna let y'all brothers know that now. I fucks with Indian food, man. But you know, I'm a vegetarian though, so I can't speak about all the other foods that they be having, the meats and shit.
Nah, they have a great deal of vegetables. They don't eat meats like how we consume. Right.
Meats. The majority of their society is vegetarian because they don't believe, like, their gods are a lot of animal gods.
Right.
You know, they have cows and elephants, like Ganesh. Ganesh, that's a Indian god, which is an elephant. You know, and they probably, you know, you'll go to Thailand and all these different Middle Eastern and Asian countries, and you'll see them worship cows. You'll see them worship elephants. So a lot of them don't eat meat.
But what nation eats the camel? I know one of them eat camels.
I don't even know about that one, bro.
Yeah,
I gotta look that shit up.
Yeah, that's nasty, man.
Yeah, bro, you ain't supposed to eat the camel, man. You know, matter of fact, let's just get there for edification. You know, because people will, they look at that shit like it's a delicacy. Because, what is that movie? Shit. The Protector. So it's and I like the dude in The Protector. I perceive through the spirit he's a Jake. His name is Tony Jaa, Jaa, Tony Jaa, and he's bad. He's like, if I had to compare him to somebody, he's like a new school Bruce Lee, bro. Damn. I'm sure you've seen him in a couple movies. But he's bad, bro. He's out cold. And so in The Protector, they were taking animals and poaching them, taking them to the Americas and they were selling them as exotic dishes. They had turtles in there, they had elephants, and in Thailand, they consider their elephants a part of their families. So he called his elephant, I think his name Boo or something. Oh. He considered him his baby brother. Okay. So they end up killing. They end up taking the father elephant and the baby. The father elephant, they turned him into like a museum. They skinned him and put gold all on him. Sold the meat and put his bones as a museum, like a monastery. You know, like they can worship it. And the meat was eaten. The turtles were sold. People in there eating all. And he walks in and see through the spirit. He walked in and he saw all of these people eating these. It was a restaurant. You know, he walks in and he just like, Rage just fills him, man. He just get pissed off. He start fighting everybody in that bitch. All the customers start running out. All the dudes that were the own, he start whooping everybody's ass, man. This is one dude. You know, and fighting everybody to find the baby elephant, man. And they got the protector too out as well. But Leviticus 11, because eating camel is fucked up. You're not supposed to do that, man. But you know, Esau, they want to put their hands on everything. They gotta have a little bit of taste of everything. These other nations gotta taste everything. They're like, ooh, I had camel. Even this is other show. I know I'm taking long to get to the scripture. Shit. Some Altered Carbon on Netflix. Yeah. On the episode, they had these guys who were basically, essentially, the elite. All right, they called them Methuselahs, which is also spiritual. You know, because they were able to keep reliving and keep reincarnating. So they had enough money to where they can keep reincarnating and buying. They called the body sleeves.
Right.
So they could buy the best sleeves, and their mind was like they used the mark of the beast, and they could take all of their thoughts in their bodies and put it in a new sleeve into a new body. All right. So that was mark of the beast in there as well. But then you walked in on their meal, they had a big ass bear or tiger in there. You know, that's wicked, man. This is Leviticus 11. I gotta change the battery in a minute. Got 3 minutes.
How y'all fellas doing, man?
What's good, man?
Another day in paradise, right?
Leviticus. You said another day in hell?
Another day in paradise.
Oh, it's hell for us, brother.
Hey, that's the joke, bro.
Hey, that's
Everybody
right.
calls it paradise.
That's right. It's hell.
I've yet to find it.
That's right. It's coming for the nation of Israel, though.
Hey.
Hey, you might be a Jake. You might be a Jake, bro. Yep. This is Leviticus 11 and 4. I thought it's. It says, nevertheless, these ye shall not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel, because he chewed the cud, but divided not the hoof. He is unclean to you. So that's an unclean animal to eat, man. You know, but they'll eat it. They'll think that's cool, but who you call God just says don't eat camels. But they're like, nah, don't say that.
So if you're ever in India, just don't eat the meat.
Right, just you don't know what it is, man. Just don't eat the meat. You don't know what it
Just
is,
don't
bro.
eat the meat, man.
Hey, shit, you know, and I, you know, brother, it's not wrong with brothers eating meat here in America, but that's a big reason, you know, through the spirit, through following the Leviticus the 11th chapter is how I began my journey to be a vegetarian, because man, it's so many defiled. The vegetables are defiled too, but it's so many defiled meats in America. Y'all go to these damn fast food restaurants. You don't even know what type of meat your McDonald's